Okay. Try and get this done quick before we run out of light. So, this is an M1 copy, if you don't know. There's no cut in the stock here. The pistol grip's pretty similar. What's that trigger? Yeah, trigger's metal. Trigger guard's plastic. One flat screw, and that just kind of ducks in. It's kind of shitty, but so got this little cut here. I have no idea what that's for. A nice big magazine release. I have a feeling it's probably for this type of magazine that's shown with it, but of course that's not what comes with it. And I'm glad it doesn't, because that would suck on the bench. Again, it's just retained by a flat screw there. On the nose cap, there's a pin you got to drive out, pull the top off. It's got the M1 style front sight, which, let's see if we can. Now you can see how it's canted quite far off to the left, and it's actually hitting a little bit to the left as well, but not that much. Rear sight, leaf sight, similar to what you'd see on a Mosin or number 1 Mark III infield, AK-47, all those kind of things. Anyway, battle sight, slight curvature here. It's graduated in 25s from 25 yards up to 200 yards, which is pretty optimistic, really. But you never know. Big safety, which, yeah, there we go. Back for safe, forward for fire. Hard to do with one hand. There we go. I don't know, maybe it's just the way I was holding it, or maybe you gotta the bolt forward. So, got this wonky type of bull handle. It's actually not bad. It doesn't hold open. Oh, damn it. You can see the little notch here. Push it back, shove it in, it'll stay open. Machining, typical Noriko machining. It's not horrible, like it's not wartime Mosin or anything like that, but you can see the machine mark, especially in places that don't really matter, like in the dovetail. Now for the left side of the rifle, this is the side that nobody else seems to care about for some reason. You have the cutout in the stock. You can see the inletting is horrible. All nice smooth. It's got that type of thing there. This is just stamped out of steel. It's pretty rough, but you know, it is what. Okay, so continuation of my video there. I got cut off for some reason, so I mounted a scope on this. I plan on taking it back to the range today and see how accurate it really is. Earlier in the video I'd mentioned how that front sight post is off to the side quite far. I was hoping I could adjust it back here, but as you can see, I've had to take the rear leaf off to make clearance for the scope, and that mount is welded on, so that's not going to happen. For the scope, I just got a cheap Tasco on there right now. I believe it's Tasco. Bushnell Sport View. That's not focusing, but anyway. I was planning on putting this scope on, which I'd bought quite a few years ago. I don't believe it was that expensive, but this is the scope here. As far as, I mean, quality-wise, just judging by the scope, I've never had it mounted on anything. And just the box, I mean, it's a pretty nice box. I would say it's probably going to be a nice little scope. Unfortunately, the only rimfire mount I have on hand right now will not accept it. It's too long. So it's all one piece. I have to get two smaller ones, and that will clear my rear sight too once I get the proper mounts for it. I'll be able to put that sight back on. But yeah, I don't plan on leaving the scope on it anyway. I just want to do this for accuracy wise. Open sights I'm not the best with. Scope I'm pretty good. So this will give me a good indication of the rifle itself and what it's capable of. I've read online that they are fairly accurate, so we shall see. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you liked the video or if you want to see more.